there's this one afternoon that runs vivid in my mind in terms of like my first real exposure to Mark Magna. So it was, I remember like it was this play and he was on defense and I was on offense. And I just remember him like knocking the living shit out of me onto the ground. And I literally was just lying there. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, who just hit me? And I woke up and I was like, and I got up off the ground and I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, it was that freshman Mark Magna. I said, man, that guy is a freaking beast. And I remember you know what I mean, when you're in the middle of the play and he was just like so like into the play and he was like, yeah, and he was just like yelling like after he hit me, and I was like, man, that guy's a freaking like jerk, you know what I mean? And that was my first exposure to Mark. At the same time, later on after practice, while we were like taking off our uniforms and our pads and stuff like that, Mark comes into the locker room and he specifically comes over to me and he's like, "Hey, Chi." I was like, "Hey, what's up, Mark?" And like he and I didn't really like talk until then. And then he was like, "Hey, man, listen, I just want to apologize for my behavior on the field. I didn't mean all that. I was just like caught up in the moment and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, man. We're good." I was like, but then in my mind, I was like, right then and there, I was like, man, this guy's a stand-up guy.